5 weeks ago, you sat down with a journal and a question that you couldn't answer. Who am I without the uniform? Today, you have the answer. It might not be a perfect answer, might not be the final answer, but an honest answer built on the most thorough self-assessment you've probably ever done. You've written responses to over 100 questions across 8 modules. You've mapped your identity, clarified your purpose, audited your energy, defined your non-negotiable values, uncovered strengths you didn't know you had, designed your ideal career alignment, built your tribe profile, specified your work environment, and stress tested your transition readiness. That's not journaling, that's intelligence gathering. And today, we compile it into a career intelligence brief, the document that guides every career decision from this point on forward. But before we build that document, I needed you to do something first. Something that might be the most important part of this entire series. I need you to go get your journal, get your notes, every piece of paper that you've written on over the last 5 weeks. Spread them out and look at what you built. I'll wait. Pause the video. Gather all your notes from weeks 1 through 5 and spread them out. You're looking at 5 weeks of honest answers. And let's walk through what you've built. Week 1, you started by confronting the identity crisis. You learned that military didn't just give you a job, it built your identity through 5 mechanisms: values indoctrination, role clarity, collective identity, mission clarity, and built-in tribe. And then separation stripped all 5 away and handed you a resume template and told you good luck. You answered the hard questions. What's driving you right now? Where you actually are in the search? What aspects made you proud? What you missed least? What work felt effortless and energizing? Look at those answers now. What themes jump out at you? Write them down. Those themes are the foundation of your new identity. Pause the video. What identity themes emerge from week 1? Week 2, you discovered your purpose profile through 3 dimensions. Your frustration signal, the problems that make you angry, aren't random. They're calling cards. Your legacy vision, not your job title, but the change you want to create. Your energy profile, 7 activities rated, plus the moments where time disappeared. Now look at your purpose answers. What keeps appearing? What contribution do you feel pulled toward, even when nobody's asking? Write the pattern. Pause the video. What purpose pattern emerges from week 2? Week 3, the most data dense week. You completed your energy audit, passion signals, pressure profile, natural gravitation, and team energy needs. You discovered your values through behavior, not theory. Competing priorities, sacrifices, defense lines, and 10 stress test value ratings. You uncovered your natural talents, the strengths you take for granted that the world will pay a premium for. Look at your career gold zone, where high talent plus high energy plus values alignment all intersect. Is that intersection clear? Write it in 1 sentence. Pause the video. What's your career gold zone in 1 sentence? Week 4, integration. You shifted from career as identity replacement to career as identity expression. You wrote your career alignment statement, the filter for every opportunity. You built your tribe profile, habitat, contribution role, leadership style, integration gateway, interest bridges. You confronted the 3 pillars: interdependence, identity plus purpose without belonging equals burnout. Look at your 3-pillar statement from week 4. Does it still feel true? Revise it if needed. This is a living document. Pause the video, read your 3-pillar statement, and revise if needed. So far this week, you built your environment specification, your culture type, structure, team size, location, and 8 work characteristic priorities. You completed your transition readiness profile, timeline, runway, family considerations, risk tolerance, compensation requirements, and most needed support. Look at your transition strategy statement. Does your route match your destination? Do your constraints shape the path without blocking the vision? Pause the video. Does your plan honor both vision and reality? All right, it's time to compile everything into one document. Your career intelligence brief. This is the single page that guides every career decision going forward. Section 1. This is the identity statement. Who you are now, in your own words, not your rank, not your MOS, not your job title. The qualities, values, and characteristics that define you regardless of what you're paid to do. Write 2 to 3 sentences. Write your identity statement. Section 2, purpose declaration. What you're called to contribute. The problems you're drawn to solve. The legacy you want to create. The impact that only you can make. Write 2 to 3 sentences. Write your purpose declaration. Section 3, career gold zone. The intersection of your highest talents, your highest energy activities, and deepest values. This is the center of your career search. Write 1 to 2 sentences. Write your career gold zone. Section 4, environment specification. Culture type, structure, team size, location, the non-negotiable work characteristics. Rated 5 out of 5. Write the specification. Write your environment spec now. Section 5, your tribe profile. The community characteristics where you thrive. Your contribution style. Your interest bridges to belonging. Write 2 to 3 sentences now. Write your tribe profile. Section 6, transition strategy. This is your timeline, your route type, bold pivot, strategic step, or stability build. Your first action step, your biggest constraint, and how you'll design around it. Go ahead and write 3 sentences now. Write your transition strategy. Now read your brief from top to bottom, all 6 sections. That is the most complete picture of your professional self that you've ever created. It didn't come from a personality quiz. It didn't come from a recruiter's guess. It came from you. 5 weeks of honest work, hard questions, and courageous self examination. This brief is your compass. Every interview question, every job evaluation, every career decision. Hold it up against this document. Does it align? Move forward if yes. Does it violate your non negotiables? Well, I have to walk away, no matter how good that salary looks. You've done the deep work. Now execute. Here's your 30-day action plan. Week 1, complete the full tactical compass assessment online. If you still need a clearer picture and step-by-step support, the link is in the description. You've already answered almost all of these questions through this series, but the formal assessment compiles your responses into a personalized life after service guide that goes deeper than what we could cover in the video format. But if you're already good to go, just skip on to the second thing. Refine your career intelligence brief. Type it up, print it out, put it where you can see it daily. Week 2, explore and research. Identify 3 potential career pathways that align with your brief. Not 1, 3, because exploration before commitment prevents the 49% churn statistic. You have to research companies and organizations that match your environment spec. Start a target list of 10 and narrow it down. Week 3, connect and converse. Start the 100 cups of coffee process. Reach out to 5 people in your target pathways for informational conversations, not job applications, conversations. Learn what the role actually looks like day to day. Ask if the culture matches your spec. Gather intel before you commit. Simultaneously, enter one community aligned with your tribe profile. Show up, be present. Let belonging start rebuilding. Week 4, decide and move. Based on your research and your conversations, narrow down to one primary path. Update your resume to speak the language of that pathway. Not a generalist resume, a specialist resume. Begin targeted applications, or if you're employed, begin positioning for a lateral move. 30 days, 4 phases, your vision translated into action without killing the dream. All right, before I close out this series, I want to talk to you directly, not as a career coach, not as a content creator, but as a veteran who walked this exact road. 7 years. That's how long I wandered after an unexpected separation from service. 7 years of bouncing from job to job, trying to make a title carry the weight of an identity that I had lost. 7 years of feeling like I was living someone else's life. 7 years of wondering if the best version of me got left behind in uniform. It didn't, and neither did yours. The best version of you isn't behind you, it's in your journal. You've been writing in it for 5 weeks. It's in the identity you've rediscovered, the purpose that you've clarified, the values you've claimed, the strengths you've uncovered, the tribe that you're going to go out and find. I built this series because I don't want anyone to wander for 7 years the way that I did. I built it because over 800 veterans shared their struggles with me, and those struggles deserve more than a resume template and a handshake. They deserve strategy, they deserve truth, and they deserve to know that they're not broken. They're just untranslated. So here's what I'm asking you to do. First, go through your notebook, all 5 weeks, page by page. Read what you wrote when you were being honest with yourself. Maybe for the first time since transition. Let it sink in. You did something that most people never do. You looked inward with courage and wrote down what you found that matters. If this series helped you, even one video gave you clarity that you didn't have before, I want to hear about it. Drop a comment or send me a message directly. Tell me what shifted for you. Not because I need validation, because your story will help make this better for the next veteran who finds this channel at 2 a.m. wondering why nothing feels right. Third, if there are topics that you want me to cover, resume translation, interview tactics, salary negotiation, LinkedIn strategy, I don't know, even using AI in the job search, tell me. This channel exists to serve you. Your questions become my content. Fourth, the most important one, share this. Not for me, for the veteran you know who's struggling right now. The one who sent 50 applications with no callbacks. The one who's 3 weeks from separation and terrified. The one who took the safe job and hates every day. The military spouse who's carrying the invisible burden while their veteran says, it'll work out. They need this. They need to know that what they're feeling isn't failure. It's a transition gap, and it's fixable. So pay it forward. Help the next warrior lost on the battlefield find their way, because that's what we do. We don't leave anyone behind. And I made a cool fancy certificate for anyone and everyone who completes this series, because you should be proud of yourself. The form to fill out to receive it is in the description. If you can't find it, DM me. If you need support, real, personal, one-on-one support, just reach out. The link for the full Tactical Compass assessment is in the description as well. Complete it. Get your personalized career intelligence brief. And if you want help turning that brief into a battle plan, I'm here. That's what I do. That's what I'm called to do. You're not broken. You're not behind. You're not lost. You're just untranslated. And now you have the dictionary. Go build your next chapter. I'll be here when you need me. Shepherd1, out.
Subscribe for more career advice videos.